Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today I feel today's yoga class is a family occasion. I'm out here with my dog Cinnamon and our new puppy Luna. She is so beautiful. I hope they're not too distracting. Okay, let's sit cross-legged, lengthening our spine. I just want you to center here, focus. Just following the breath, just breathing here now. And just when we're ready, let's come around into extended child's pose. Let's start to open up the shoulders and upper back, really stretching out the upper back, drawing our hips back to our heels. So opening up the hips, stretching out the hips. Beautiful. Let's press it up through into down dog next, lifting the tailbone. And we're just going to walk the feet in just when we're ready. Let's come through into our forward fold. Relaxing the upper body down, just letting the head drop, letting the head become heavy. Lifting the tailbone, so we're starting to lengthen through our hamstrings. From here, just when we're ready, let's roll it up. Let's come up to standing. From here, let's take the hands and reach them out to the side. As we breathe in, let's reach the arms up to the sky. Stretching out the back. And exhale, let's sit it back into chair. So the hips push back and down. We open up the chest and reach the arms up. Exhale, let's dive forward, forward fold again. Just relaxing the upper body down. Okay, and just when we're ready, let's slowly roll it up. Head comes up last. Excellent. From here, let's take a nice wide stance. Turning out one foot. Let's come through into our warrior two. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we sink down into the hips. Warrior two is just a beautiful, simple, easy standing hip opening stretch. From here, the back arm wraps around to the lower back and we reach the front arm up to the ceiling, up to the sky. And eyes look up. From here, coming back into warrior two, let's see if we can open these hips up just a little bit further. Inhale to reach the arms up. Let's come through into our warrior one, so the upper body faces the small end of the mat. Exhale, when we're ready, let's dive forward, single leg forward fold. Relaxing the forehead down. Stretching out the hamstring. Just a nice little simple sequence just to start really warming up and getting the body moving. From here, let's bring that back foot in. Let's come through into our forward fold. And we're just going to slowly roll up. Let's come up to standing just in our own time. And now from here, let's come onto the other side. So again, a nice wide stance. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we sink down into the hips. Let's open up through the hips. So we want to bend that knee so it lines up with the middle of the foot. Hand wraps around to the lower back. We reach that front arm up. Now the aim here, hand to the lower back or maybe fingertips or hand to that thigh. That's the aim here, opening the chest. Back into warrior two. On the exhale, we sink it down. From here, let's sweep the arms through, coming through into warrior one. We reach the arms up. Keep bending that knee. Exhale when we're ready. Let's tip forward. Let's come through into single leg forward fold, stretching out the other hamstring. And just when we're ready, we're going to come through into forward fold again, relaxing the upper body down. Head drops down. We relax the neck and just let the muscles through the back soften. And let's roll it up when we're ready. Head rolls up last. Beautiful. From here, let's take a nice wide stance. Just taking our time. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, let's dive forward. Wide leg forward fold. Such a great hamstring, hip opener, and also a lower back release as well. It's a beautiful stretch. But just relaxing here, just hanging out. We want our yoga class, our yoga practice to be nice and relaxing as well. Softening the neck, letting the head just relax down. Inhale, let's lengthen the spine. We're going to come through into mid-stance, so just wiggling the feet in a little bit and relaxing it down again. So the feet are just slightly wider than the hips, still just relaxing the head down. And just when we're ready, let's wiggle the feet all the way in together. And again, let's relax the head down, just softening the lower back, lifting the tailbone. Just breathing here, just letting the upper body just really drop down. When we're ready, let's roll it up. Back up to standing. From here, let's face the small end of our mat. Inhale, let's take the hands up. Exhale, again, let's dive forward. We hinge at the hip as we dive. Let's make our way through into our down dog. Flattening the back, working the heels down. And we're going to come through, I think this is one of my favorite stretches. We're going to come through into pigeon pose. So we bend that knee and we sweep it through to the front, straightening out that back leg. Bringing that front foot forward if we want more, and we're just going to relax the upper body down, breathing into the hips. This stretch can be a little bit uncomfortable. I always advise people just to move around just as much as you need to try to get it as comfortable as possible. It's such a beautiful hip opener, such a good stretch. It's one of my favorites because I can really feel it doing something. It's one of those stretches that it really, really does something. It's really worth your time doing. Breathing here. You might want to rest your forehead down onto the fists as well. It's another option. We're just relaxing down. Just breathing into the hips. And just when we're ready, we're just going to press the upper body up. We're going to press the upper body up and draw that front foot into the hips. Let's see if we can find this back foot and draw that heel down into the hip. So we're stretching out our knees and our quads, reaching the arm forward if we want to. We might need to keep that hand on the ground for support and stability. Again, just finding your options. And just when we're ready, let's relax that one down. Taking our time, let's push it back up into down dog. And we're just going to swap sides. So the other leg lifts. We open the hip. We sweep that leg through, knee in between the hands. Untucking the back foot. Bringing that front foot forward. And working the hips down towards the ground. So we work the hips down. If you need to lift the hips up, that's okay as well. Just do whatever's comfortable for your body. Now I want you to relax here. Head drops down. We soften through the hips. We breathe. I feel little Luna's helping me with this stretch. She's just beautiful. Just keep relaxing. Make sure the neck is comfortable. Repositioning if anything doesn't feel right. You'll know if something's not right. Just reposition. Breathing here. Okay, and just when we're ready, we're going to bring that front foot in and we're going to find that back foot again. Draw the heel into the hip. Opening the chest, hand to the ground, or if we want more, we can reach that hand out. We want the arm parallel to the ground, keeping that chest up nice and tall. And the aim in this one is to point the toes up. But if your toes are pointing out to the side, that's okay as well. But that's sort of where we're working, pointing the toes up. Relaxing that down, and we're going to press it back into down dog when we're ready. I think all these dogs should be showing me how to do down dog. I think they should be the teacher. Let's walk out the heels if we want to. I always like to walk out the heels. Sometimes it's a little bit of movement's nice. Let's drop it back into extended child's pose. Hips draw to the heels. Arms reach forward. Opening the chest. Beautiful. Let's come around. Let's sit just into our hero's pose. I just love to sit in heroes and just breathe. Just lengthen the spine. Bring focus to the breath. We're going to add a gentle release for our neck on here. Just a nice gentle circle. Exhale, head falls forward. Inhale, we roll the head back. We didn't do a neck release at the beginning, so I'll add it on now. Just a very gentle circle, no pressure. Slowly around, so releasing any tense muscles through the neck. Changing direction. Again, a nice slow circle. There's no rush today. There really isn't any rush. Anytime you do a yoga practice, I want you to take your time. If you need longer to transition, take that time. If you want to hold a stretch longer, take that as well. It's a good thing about doing our home practice. You can modify things without maybe feeling silly in a group setting. I think that's beautiful about yoga, though, modifying, just finding what suits our body. It's the most beautiful thing. And just breathing here. From here, we're going to come through into an Achilles stretch. So we line the toes up with our knee, and we just sink the body weight back. We work that heel down into the ground. Stretching out the back of the ankle, so from our heel to the bottom of our calf. Okay, we're just going to swap sides when we're ready. I think this stretch is really great if you've been on your feet all day, if your feet are fatigued, if your lower legs are fatigued, maybe you've been in uncomfortable shoes all day. I definitely recommend this stretch. It's such a nice release for our lower leg. Beautiful. Let's slowly come out of that one. Coming to the small end of our mat, and we're just going to roll down when we're ready. Nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Hugging the knees into the chest. Just hugging the knees down. So we draw the tailbone down here. Taking the knees out wide. And from here, we can stay here, or if we want more, let's come through into our happy baby. So we take the knees out wide, the hands to the outsides of the feet, and we're just opening up through the hips. So drawing the knees down to the side of the body. Just keep drawing those knees down. Trying to keep our back flat against the ground. If your back lifts up, modify it. Beautiful. From here, just bending one knee, and on the exhale, let's take it across the body, just releasing the lower back. Just breathing. Okay, we're just going to swap sides. So one leg bent, one leg straight. Exhale, we take it across. Simple release. Beautiful stretch for the lower back. Okay, and just when we're ready, let's come back to the middle again. And let's come through into Shavasana, our corpse pose. With my meditation today, I was hoping to listen to the gentle breeze blowing through the trees and the birds, but instead I listened to these two dogs playing, which was just as sweet, actually. Okay, so when we're ready, let's lengthen the spine, rest the eyes closed, and I just want you to breathe. It's following the breath. It's so nice, a little reward at the end of our practice. Thank you so much, and thank yourself for taking this time out for yourself. Time to release our body, release tension through our body. Time for our mind to release, just a little bit of time for ourselves. And just breathing now, just enjoying this for what it is. It's a beautiful moment, beautiful time out. Time to rest, recover, rejuvenate. Time to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We just breathe. So when we're ready, let's really slowly start to come back. Little bits of movement. When we're ready, let's roll over onto the side. And coming up to seated. Sitting here, lengthening the spine. And let's bring the hands together. We finish by saying namaste.